Welcome to another adventure with Getting Lost. Today, we're going to go for an adventure. Yes, we're going to go to Sembawang Park. But before that, let's just stop by the hot spring. If you want to see a full video of that, I actually have that in another video. I'll put the link at the end of the video, or so that you can actually click on it, or in the description down below. But after that, we're going to head towards Sembawang Park. So join me for that adventure. But first, here. Welcome back. We are at the Sembawang Hot Springs Park, and we are actually looking for the Sembawang Hot Spring, which is the most beautiful, the best hot spring in Singapore, because it's the one and only hot spring. And here it is. You can notice it by the iconic brick building at the side there. And so this is the hot spring, and this is the place where we're going to come to soak our feet in, to have a nice relaxing feet soaking. And you see, look at the water, so beautiful, so nice, so inviting. But you cannot actually soak your feet into this water here, because the water here is actually too hot. Especially at the top there, it's actually 70 degrees, and as the water flows down to all the circles, it cools down, and you only can soak your feet at the lowest semicircle, which is a perfect temperature to soak your feet. It's just so relaxing, so beautiful, so hot, so nice, and look at the steam coming up. The steam is so hot that you can actually cook an egg, but unfortunately it would take quite a lot of time, if I'm not mistaken, like 30 to 40 minutes to cook an egg. So you can actually bring your own egg. You can go to Chong Pang, which is nearby, and buy the egg from the market and bring it here to cook. But after our nice relaxing foot soaking, we're going to head towards our walk, which will bring us at the end of the walk to Sembawang Park and towards the sea. And we're going to head towards there. And the road in front of us is actually Gambas Avenue. When we reach the road, we're going to turn right and walk straight down. So basically, we're going to follow the river that actually flows past the hot spring and go all the way to the sea. And it's somewhere at the opposite side. So we need to cross the road here. So let's cross the road and head to the other side. So here is the river, or part of the river, or canal. So the canal here, you see, actually flows past the Sembawang Hot Springs that we were at earlier. And we're going to head further down in that direction. One thing I must say about my adventure here today, this whole adventure here, parts of this canal, or the pathway along the canal, has not been paved over, or the path have not been built yet. So sometimes when I'm traveling along here, I may not be able to actually follow the river directly. I may have to take a roundabout route to reach there. So like for example here, we walk across the road and we are going to follow the river, but as you can see, there's no pathway right beside the river or canal. So I had to take a roundabout route here and head further down, or just follow in the general direction of where we're supposed to go. So we're going to follow the river, canal, or monsoon drain, or whatever you call it, and we're going to head directly that direction. And so we're going to follow the river or the canal. As you can see now, the pathway here doesn't actually walk along the canal, so we are not able to actually see much of the canal from here, but we're going to continue walking further down that direction. The road beside me is actually Yishun Avenue 7. As you can see now, we're not actually able to continue walking along the canal, we have to keep walking along Avenue 7, and I will need to find a way to turn back into the road to see whether there's any more walkways along the canal. So I just keep walking along Avenue 7, Yishun Avenue 7, and let's see where else we can, what we can find at the next turning in. And when we turn in here, we found a bridge that we could actually see from the other side there. So this is the bridge, and you can see here there's no pathway created yet, but in the future most likely they will build a pathway here, and here's the bridge and crossing to the other side. And on my right is actually condominiums. So as you come here again, you can see no pathway created yet, but there's a space available. And in the distance there, you can actually see there's actually an MRT station. That is actually Canberra MRT station. And right beside it is a construction site, which I think they're going to build another condominium. So no pathway to walk at this area here, but what I can do is I can go back to the main road, follow the road, turn back in, and walk towards the MRT station and see from there where the route takes us. And I'm sure the river actually passed by this track here, which you can see there, the MRT track. And now we have actually reached the road or the river again, and this time we are actually at the MRT or Canberra MRT station or nearby to it. And so the river actually runs under the track and heads the other direction. And in front of us now is actually Yishun Avenue 2. And so from this point onwards, the name of the river, especially after it passed this Canberra MRT station, the name of the river is actually called Sungei Simpang Kiri. So in Malay, the word Simpang means junction, and then Kiri means left. So the name of this river now, from this point onwards, is called Sungei Simpang Kiri, and this river will go all the way down until we reach the sea. Yes, so that's where we're heading to. So we're going to continue walking further down here, and before that, we actually will, at the side here, is actually a Hindu temple. So the name of this temple is the Holy Tree Sri Bala Subramania. And so this is the river, the Sungei Simpang Kiri river. As you can see, there is much more volume of water here now. And you keep heading down here, on my right is actually the Yishun Industrial Park A, and on my left is actually Canberra HDB area. And if you keep heading towards the end here, you can actually see that the river takes a sharp left turn, a 90-degree left turn here. And then, right when the river turns, you can actually see the Yishun fire station. So if there's any fire in the water, the fire station is just here to put it out. Well, there shouldn't be much fires because these waters in Singapore are very clean. I did hear, I think if not mistaken, in the 1800s, I think the Thames in London, the river did caught on fire. But in Singapore, I don't think that will happen. But I must say, the Canberra area here, newly built HDB flats look quite nice, quite pretty. And then right in front of us is actually Yishun Avenue 8. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn left and continue walking beside the road, Yishun Avenue 8, and also beside the river, which is the Sungei Simpang Kiri, and we're going to keep walking that direction. So this is the river again. So the river will go under this bridge here. This bridge is just a unnamed bridge here in the Canberra area. So the bridge actually runs under Canberra Way. Name of the road is called Canberra Way. And head further down that direction. As you can see here, the river flows down that direction, and I'm going to head to that direction. But unfortunately, I'm not able to do that because what you can see here now on my right, which is the Yishun Avenue 8, there's some big construction going on there. Everything is fenced up. On my left, beside the block, underneath the block, there seem to be also renovation being done to the pathway. So I'm being blocked from both ways to go straight, because my plan was actually to head straight to the end of the river and then turn left, and then from there walk all the way to the sea. But that route that I want to take is now being blocked, so I have to go a bigger, a roundabout route to find the way to reach the end of the river over there, so that I can, because at the end of the river there's actually a park connector that will take me from that end all the way to the sea. But unfortunately I can't do that now. So what I can do is I need to take another roundabout route, which will add in extra time. But interestingly, I found this, which is another river. The name of this river is actually called Sungei Simpang Kanan, which means Kanan in Malay means right. So what happens is this river actually flows from right in front where we saw the MRT station. On the other side of the MRT station, the river comes out from there and flows all the way up to this Sungei Simpang Kiri. Yes, so this river joins it that direction, joins it to the main river, and from there it flows all the way to the sea. So to find out whether I make it, to find out whether my roundabout route took me to the sea, or do I have to come back 6 months later to continue our journey, the only way to find out the answer to that is to join me for my next adventure. So before that happens, please do me a favor. Please help me by liking my video, sharing my video, and also subscribing to my channel. And lastly, what's the most important thing? The thing that you have to do is to join me for my next adventure. I will see you there. Bye bye. Yeah, if you want to know what happens, you have to join me for my next adventure. See you.